Hey, it is Michael Douglas James, and I'm coming back at you. So how's it going, y'all? It's going pretty good. Home front, already missing Disney, so let's talk about Disney's Pop Century Resort. One I've never stayed. Only value I've ever stayed at was All-Star Sports, and after that is why I am a Disney Vacation Club member. I will talk about that in another video coming soon. But Pop Century, they just released pictures of the room upgrade, and wow. I'm mind blown as a guy who stays at deluxe resorts. I've stayed at Contemporary, Bay Lake Tower, Wilderness Lodge, Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, Beach Club, Boardwalk. So I'm a deluxe guy. Even Swan and Dolphin, I've stayed at both the Swan and Dolphin, which they're Walt Disney's, they're owned by the Marriott. They do have a lot of Disney benefits, but I consider those deluxe. I stay primarily deluxe on a moderate level. I've done Fort Wilderness Cabins, and I have done Coronado Springs. But on that note, I will talk about those in a Disney Vacation Club video that I plan on doing, so stay tuned to that. But let's talk about the room update. I mean, just wow, amazing. First of all, they went from full-size beds to queen beds. They added a queen bed to the room, and to me, that is just massive upgrade. That's the one big reason for me staying at a moderate or a deluxe resort. And Disney resorts, they only go up to 4 stars, so the deluxe are 4-star resorts, but they're good 4-star resorts. So they added that. They've got the bed that comes out of the wall. I believe that is also a queen, possibly full. Not 100% sure, so don't take my word on that. They added that. Very modern. Everything's got a big screen TV on the wall. All hardwood floors that got put in that look amazing. The bathroom's got an update. Now, this is kind of where I want to start with a little bit of downfalls. What's up with the sink? The sink, and I've seen these on a couple of the moderate updates as well. The sink comes out past the counter, so you have this little counter that sits back there, and it just, I'm so used to in a lot of the deluxe resorts and where I've stayed and everything, where the sink is engulfed into the counter, so the counter comes back past it. I like that because you can spread out more, you got more room. That's my first downfall. The second one is the rooms are still small. It's not saying that I don't want to try it, because I actually do. So because of this, I may go back, but the rooms are still kind of small. And then thirdly, my last final downfall is it feels a little IKEA-ish. And my thing is I like IKEA. I have a lot of IKEA furniture that I bought over the years, plus I bought some other custom furnitures. But, when I feel like I'm going to Disney, sometimes I want to get away from that. Comes to now the whole argument of people, they made it more modernized, that it's got that IKEA feel. It doesn't have that, Disney-esque to it that it had before. Which, I get that, because it feels like a contemporary room, which a lot of people don't know is the Contemporary was the first resort, and it was made that it would update with the times, and they have done that many times, even with Bay Lake, and it's amazing. So it has that, but to me it feels modern. I recently stayed at the Beach Club Villas, and they were refurbished as well, so it was a new refurbished room. Granted, not the first person to stay in it, they've had a lot of other people stay in it, but it was newly refurbished, and it has that same kind of look and feel, which kind of gets me a little bit down, because a value to a deluxe villa, there should be a big difference. Granted, Beach Club, especially in the villas, they offer a lot of different, utilities within the resort. You're not getting hot tubs at a value. I wish they did, but they don't. Beach Club has kind of a small little counter service within their market store, where they also sell a lot of food for the room and souvenirs, where Pop Century has a food court. I get that. You're talking 2 different level resorts. On the other end, these room upgrades at the cost that they are for Pop Century is a massive steal. And if you were in that boat, I definitely would say try it. It's gotten me, a guy who, you know, stated a value once and said, I only want deluxe resorts or up and stay in deluxe villas. Now, it's, for me, that, you know, that's a game changer, because now I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, well, I have a lot of points, but we use it throughout my entire family. And, you know, we all have that kind of pull, and I have in the past given them to friends and whatnot. And there's been some times where I've been low on points and I want to go. But I've stayed at the Disney Springs resorts, as they're calling them now, but back then it was the downtown Disney resorts. I stayed at the Four Seasons, I've stayed at the Hilton. Those are also nice hotels, but they're not Disney, but they are very, very nice. Don't get me wrong on that, they are very nice, and they're reasonably priced, but there's nothing like staying at a Disney resort. So the way the rooms are now is just a massive game changer. For me, it's like, okay, well, if I get in those positions, why not stay at Pop? And if they bring that back and change over to the All-Stars, why not stay at the All-Stars? If they bring it to Art of Animation, which they're probably not going to, because Art of Animation is still fairly new. It's still raised around the values of certain movies. They've got Cars, they've got Little Mermaid, they've got Nemo, and that was their thing. And they were considered a value, but a lot of the rooms were almost at deluxe prices. Now on the DVC end, which I will talk about in that other video, they are not worth using points ever at those, but we'll get back to that. On my end, I mean, the new rooms are just, I'm blown away. I think they're cool. I will add some cool pictures at the end of this video of what they look at, but you know what, if you're kind of in that boat where you've been a moderate type of person because you wanted a queen bed and a little bit nicer room, but you're just asleep at night, and you know, on the other end, you're always at the park all day, so the room is what the room is. Maybe you'll do a pool day here and there, and you're not so keen on the hot tubs because it's humid and it's hot. It may be a very good option for you to save money and look at. Plus, when they add on certain stuff, like we've seen Stay, Play, and Dine, if that is still continued on in the next couple of years, that's going to be a major value. So, on my note, if I'm willing, you know, if I get into one of those situations where, you know, I was generous on the point level and I just got to get where I'm going, these rooms are currently that nice, where I would say, okay, you know, I'm going to be in the parks all day, I just need a place to sleep. It's that nice, it's up to my level. Hey, if it storms and I just want to lay in bed and watch TV, the TV is massive. Same TV in the beach club villas. That's what I'm telling you. Plus with the queen bed, game changer. I'm up for it. I love it. Check out the pictures. I'm out. Peace out, Girl Scouts.